Hope you're all keeping well. Start of another week here. So that I'll wrap up on last week. Last week started off really easy. Like a lot of it was easy runs. So like Monday, uh, zone two. Yeah, I have it here. I'll flash all these up on the screen. Yeah, like I'm just looking at it here in my tablet. Zone two, really easy heart rate. 94% of the run was in it, so it was like an hour 10k, which was real handy, nice pace. Tuesday, same zone two, another 10k, but it meant Tuesday meant because I wasn't following any structure or there was no session, I suppose I could go out with the club again, which was nice. I went out with a few people, took a nice, real handy, nice 10k, which was nice. It was nice to get out again with a few of the boys from the club. Wednesday, same again, like just real, like got a bit, so it was like, but it meant I was getting a lot, it meant I'm getting a lot of zone two stuff in, and I was able to manage me pacing and things like that a lot better, which was good, which was real good. Thursday, same, zone two, 13k this time, so it was an hour and 20. And then on Friday it was a little different. It was a 17k, so it was a bit of a bit of an on and off one. So it was grand. So that there was a bit of a pickup in it. So yeah, it was like sort of it was 800 meters a half marathon effort. Oh no, sorry, that's a lie. It was like 2 minutes at half marathon effort, 8 minutes at marathon effort, 4 minutes at easy effort, 6 minutes at half marathon, and then 4 minutes, 4 minutes again, or 2 minutes again. Sorry, so it was a 20-minute block by four. So it was an hour and it was an hour and 20 run, but there was then warm ups on either end of that. So yeah, it was four 20-minute blocks split up into 2 minutes half marathon, 8 minutes marathon, 2 minutes easy, 6 minutes half marathon, and then 2 minutes easy again across. So that was a bit different. But yeah, it went really well. Happy with how that went. So sort of zone two, zone three, zone two, zone three, sort of swapping around in. Then Sunday. Where do we start with Sunday? Sunday was a bit of a mad session. It was like Sunday was the long run, which was grand. I'm just logging on here. I probably should have had this already done, but I'll flash this up now again. I'll go back and get it. So it was a 27k in total, long run, and it was it sort of had pickups in it, which was grand at the start, and then I'll tell you where I went wrong. I went wrong. I was really annoyed at the end of this run. I was really pissed off with myself. A few things I did wrong. So on the Saturday evening, I went out. I went for. No, sorry. I done the Friday. So I done my long run, my Sunday long run on Saturday. Yeah, because So Sunday I took off because I was wrecked. I needed the rest day. So on Friday after my long run, or after that session, that 4x20 session, ended up going out for a walk with Kerry and Buddy the dog, and we went. But I hadn't had dinner, and we sort of walked by like a pub that does takeaway food. So I ended up getting like a pizza and a portion of chips, but it came with fish, so it's fish and chips and pizza. So we sort of shared the pizza. I ate the majority of it, I'm not gonna lie, and then I ate the fish and chips. So because I was quite hungry, and I was like, no, grand, done, feed for tomorrow as well. So that was grand. So with that in my mind, I was like, you know what? I'll just have a little light breakfast. So I barely had. I think I might have had just a dry bagel on Saturday morning for me, just before we were long run. So it was like, So it was a 27 k in total, and it was split up in such a way. Sorry, now I'm looking down here. I'm looking at my tablet. I'm just trying to log on to Garmin to get the way I'd split it. Here, sorry now. And it was just, I'd done it arseways. To be honest, I had done it arseways, and I was just so annoyed with how I did it. So here it was. Get the exact details. Professional, professional. This is so professional. So here you go. Like the execution plan was shocking and all, like 31%. So yeah, so it was. Where is it now? Where is the actual? It was, yeah. Here we go. So the session for Saturday's long run was, I'll flash it up here as well. I'll go through it. So it was 3K zone 2, which was handy. And then this was 3 by this. So this yeah, did add up the total. So it was 1.7K at 5:20 a kilometre, 1.75K at 6 minutes a kilometre, 1.7K at 5:20 a kilometre again, then 1.7K at 5:30, and then a 3K recovery. But then 1.7Ks were all repeated 3 times. So it was like 5:20s, yeah, and that just kept, that's how that went 3 times. So that with the 3K warm up and the 3K cool down either side of that 3 by, it led to 27K. So it was grand. So I ran from my house into Gory, which is about 10K ish, give or take, and it with intention in the back of my head going, do you know what? I'll tip into the local park run. I'll do the park run with it. So that was grand. So watching the park run, but I think that's where the wheels fell off, because I don't know, when you're running with other people, the pacing went out the window, and I sort of dropped the hammer a little bit a few times when I didn't need to, and I was like dropping into 4 minute somethings at certain times. And I knew, I was like, oh no, I felt good. Like, so I was about 50, at this stage, like I was whatever, 10, 11, 12K into the run. I felt good. I was like, yeah, grand, no bother. So I felt grand. And then even at the end, somebody was coming on to overtake me the last couple of 100 meters. And I kicked on, like Walker kicked on, dropped the hammer. For what? I don't, ego. Yeah, ego be the death of all man, of all men, of mankind, I think. Like, there's no need to, like, it's not like it's not like I was doing a PB for park run, or I was gonna like come up the top. Like, I ended up finishing 38 in the park run with a 26 something, which, yeah, it was like handy pace. But like, I was kicking on, and I was like, oh, why the fuck am I kicking on here? Like, but anyway, it's done, it's done. So I felt good after that, and I was like, right, 12K to go, and I was like, right. So I was up in Gory down at the station. I was meeting Kerry then for like a brunch later, and so I was like, so I was staying up and around. So I was like, I'll go out and I'll do 12K. And next fight from 15 to 20K, grand ticked on by, no bother. I sort of hung around in the park. Did I hang around? I think I hung around in the park a little bit. And I was like, great, I'll go out, head towards Cortown, to the Cortown Road, back out and back. And that would give me 27K. And that's where it all went pear shaped. I got to 21ish K, and it was a struggle. The wheels fell off. I was heading out the road, and I was going up, and I was grand. It was all uphill. Well, I think it was the uphill that killed me, maybe. I was like, alright, grand, dip downhill, and I was like, oh, and it just, yeah, yeah, it really annoyed me. I was more annoyed myself. I got it finished in the end. I done it in the end. It took 2 hours. What was it in the end? Sorry, now I get the exact. Oh, it'll be up here. It was 2 hours 39:37, and it was a 5:55 pace. And yeah, it was grand. Like, I'm looking at it here, like, and like we pacing, like pace analysis, like why I dropped into it, like park one. Where's the park one there? About there, like 5:25, 5:10, 5:08. Like, I'd like, why? And then I sort of done it again. So yeah, really annoyed myself. But anyway, I got it all done, got the week done, but I felt I was wrecked. I was absolutely wrecked. So I think I bonked a little bit then. So I had food and recovered grand and all. And then Saturday was like either a cross train day or like go for a cycle in Andy's World or go for an easy 13k. But I was away meeting friends. They were doing a bit of helping out with the scouts. So it's like sort of lifting and carrying and pitching tents and walking and like I was tired and I'd done a lot of work helping put up a lot of your tents. Like we pitched a lot of tents anyway, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother. Like I'm tired, and I'll not end up getting an injury or doing something silly. So yeah, so it's like it's Tuesday now, and like I've had a couple, like 2 sessions, like two, like I'll talk about these next in the next week's video, but like a physio today. I think you can see it. Like I'm tired. Like I'm looking forward to physio. Yeah, the Achilles is tight, the lower back is tight. I suppose I'm 9 weeks in. We're 9 weeks starting now, like into the 9 week now. This is yeah, so 8 weeks in. Yeah, so I have to follow the pacing. Like, don't just go off and on me own. Like, it's just, yeah, the long run. Oh, I was just wrecked. I was shuffling. Like the pacing fell way off. Like, I was dropped into 7 minutes 24. Now, I know it was 3 minutes easy recovery, so I was zone two, so I needed to get that. But like the heart, look at the heart rate here. Like my zone two heart rate, like should be maxing out at about 133. Like that's zone two, like it's like 121 to 133 off the top of my head. But I'm looking at it here, my last 3k, which is meant to be easy pace. Or zone two is like the first one is 158. Okay, it's coming out. I'm coming off, coming down. Second kilometer 150 average. Like okay, dropped 8 beat, but then it didn't recover till I actually stopped. So anyway, I didn't max out. That's the main thing. Is looking back at my heart rate, I wasn't up of zone 5 or I think I dipped into zone 4 a little bit. Yeah, I got into threshold for longer than I should have. But anyway, but I didn't touch anaerobic zone 5, which is good. I don't want to be tipping into that too often, or if anything at all, unless like I suppose you're sprinting. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, week 8. Week 8 was week 8. That's what we'll call it. That's the title. Week 8 was week 8. It started off easy, and then bit me in the arse. Anyway, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share, comments, all the good stuff. Thanks for following along. If you're still following along, fair play to you, because I'm struggling to follow along. Yeah, but we're halfway there.